I'm so pissed off right now and it's really stressing me out. I've got loads I need to do today. I need to go to the post office. I wanted to dye my hair. I need to film a video. I need to edit the video. I need to tidy loads of shit. Get some stuff together to pack because I'm going away this weekend. I've just got a lot of stuff to do, probably more things that I can't think of as well. And I've just currently wasted an hour and 36 minutes of my life waiting for someone to turn up. Like, my dad said to me, are you in between 10 and 11 tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, if I need to be. Someone is supposed to come and pick something up and he was supposed to get here between 10 and 11 and it's 11:36, so I've been wasting an hour and 36 minutes because I don't feel like I can do anything if I'm like listening out for the door or whatever. I'm just waiting as well, which makes me anxious. Like, waiting for anything makes me anxious, so I'm just not in a very good mood and my hair is shit. It's just gone 1 o'clock and this guy still hasn't turned up. I got really bored of waiting about 12 o'clock, so I went and got my makeup on and I just filmed a video for tomorrow, and now I'm just trying to get a thumbnail and maybe like a separate photo to put on Instagram. And I texted my dad and I was like, have you spoken to your mate, is he coming or what? And my dad has seen the WhatsApp but is ignoring me, so cheers Dad. I'm really hungry, we've got no food, and my plan was that I was going to go to the post office, post my parcels and get something for my lunch. Turns out I will just not have lunch apparently, seeing as I have to wait until I know what the fuck's going on. I love this hoodie so much, it's so soft on the inside and it's such a shit day. Like, the weather is just so grey and gloomy and I'm just like, fuck summer, let's go full throttle autumn now. There's a really painful sticker in here, there it is. I kind of like, I hate filming a video, like just one video at once. Especially such a short video because I was only filming for like 6 minutes on that other video, so like I feel like it's such a waste of like putting makeup on. But like, I'm not good enough at planning videos to know what I could have filmed for a second video, and I wish I was just one of those people that could just speak off the top of my head about something, but I'm not a very like eloquent speaker. I get my words all flustered and I can't do it. Can you hear those ducks? Or I can't remember what it is this guy has, ducks or geese or something. It's so annoying. Oh, now the dog's joining in. It must sound like I live on a farm most of the time. I promise I don't. I need a cup of tea. I look like E.T. I never think about what would happen if people I knew in my life found my videos. Actually, no, I do think about it. I think about it a lot. I would hate to have loads and loads of subscribers. I could like literally can't imagine what that would do to my brain or to my anxiety. Like, I literally just want to get to 10k and it stops. Well, do I? I don't know. I want to get to 10k. I've been like nearly there for over a year, so I want that, but I don't know if I want any more than that, because I don't know what kind of number it is around where people suddenly, like, you can't walk down the street and without people stopping you and stuff. Like, I don't think my brain is cut out for that. I think I would go into full-on anxiety mode. I don't know. Maybe if it's gradual, it's okay, but like, I can't imagine how it must feel when it happens to you overnight, when you like people go viral and stuff. That must suck. Unless of course you've got the sort of personality that's equipped to deal with it, I suppose. My bed is really lumpy. Come on, mate. I don't like this shape 4 though. I think it's a really ugly 4. It doesn't really look much like a 4. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I I kind of don't really want to keep it in my room because it's just going to take up room. But I don't know, I did think I could release it to the sky, but I paid money for this. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was over a tenner. That's a lot of money to me. And I don't know, my cousin has a 4-year-old, but she turned 4 in July, so I'm a little bit late. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Suppose I should give myself the power of sight. That's better. I texted my dad and was like, wait, where's your mate? I need to go out. And he was like, just go out. So, thanks. I'm going up the post office. It looks like it's gonna rain, but oh well. Let's go. I got my key. Yes, I do. Why are convenience stores or like corner shops or whatever you want to call them so bloody expensive? So I left the post office and I thought I'm gonna go get something for my lunch because we've got no food in the house. So I thought I'd get myself a sandwich and a drink or something and then some crisps or something like that. So I walked past the chip shop and I looked at the chip shop and I thought I could just get a portion of chips, and I looked on the board and it said like you can get a £1/4 in chips for £2.49, and I thought, oh, that sounds good and it's not a lot of money, but I thought no, I won't do that. I'll go to the shop, get a sandwich or something and a drink. So I go to my local, should I name the shop brand? Probably not. Although I don't know what trouble it would get me in. Probably none, because no one cares what I have to say. I went to Costco, which is like a convenience store, and you pay for your convenience apparently. So I bought a big bag of Monster Munch, which were £1, and I got a big bag instead of a little bag of crisps because the little bags are kept in a really awkward position at the shop and I felt really anxious to go there because thanks anxiety. So I got a big bag of crisps just because they were more accessible. So fair enough, they were £1 instead of probably like 65p. I then got a Starbucks caramel macchiato. Fair enough, a pricier drink. Don't remember how much it was, but it's a pricier beverage. And then I got a cheese and onion wrap, which was, I got it out of the thing and it was so soggy and limp I had to put it in the George Foreman so that it has a little bit of structure. And I don't remember how much that was either, but altogether it came to like £5.60 something. And let me tell you, I think I would have rather had my burger and chips for £2.49 and a can of fizzy drink. So I need to undo these jeans, they're too tight. I just don't see why shops make it so hard for you to eat. I mean, I know this sort of still is like fast food because although it hasn't been cooked for me, I have bought it quick and I could have consumed it quickly, but I don't know. It also really annoys me, it's just not cheap to eat healthy, not that any of this is healthy, but say I wanted to go and get something healthy, I'm looking at spending more than I would for burger and chips. It just annoys me. You know what I mean? Just annoys me. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this, drink this. I'll probably eat the whole bag of this and then hate myself, but there you go. And I'm going to watch some YouTube. Oh god, it feels so good to be able to breathe now I've undone these jeans. Just need to remember to do them up in case someone knocks at the door, because that would be embarrassing because this is like a cropped hoodie, so you'd be able to see. I've eaten some pretty bad food in my time. That wrap is up there. Wow. But at least I can get rid of the taste with some roast beef Monster Munch. This was the only flavour they had of Monster Munch, and I like the roast beef one, but I like the hot one the best. They're all good though. They're all like really intense flavours, but they're good. I hate living in a world where you're like on Twitter and you see a place trending and you know it's not going to be anything good. So I just saw that Borough Market was trending, and in 2017 your head just goes, oh great, there's been another terrorist incident, just what we needed. I mean, this time it was acid attacks, which seem to be the most popular way to ruin someone's life nowadays. There are a lot of things in this world that I don't understand and never will be able to get my head around, but well, I guess I understand aspects of these things, but I don't know, I find acid attacks really hard to get my head around. I really just don't think I could ever comprehend the evil behind something like that. How do people just wake up one day and think, I'm gonna ruin someone's life, potentially kill them today? Like, how do you just wake up and go, yeah, I'm gonna make someone's life a living hell today? Like, I don't fucking get it. And I don't understand how it has become a trend lately. Like, why are acid attacks happening? I saw a statistic a few weeks ago of how many acid attacks there are in London. There were over 100 acid attacks in London in the first 4 months of this year. Over 100 people have had their lives potentially ruined. I mean, they could have lost their lives, and I haven't seen if any of these people died from it. So fucked up, isn't it? I mean, so much in the world at the moment is just totally fucked up, but I always get really scared though, like when you see the place name trending as well, like, because I remember when there was the terror attack in Borough Market a couple of months ago. I was shat myself in because my dad worked like 10 minutes away from Borough Market, and he goes and gets his lunch there sometimes, I know, so I just feel like building an underground bunker and never leaving, like, it's just not a nice world to be in. But it's the one we are in. And what I think the scariest part of all of this is that it's quite probably, and I'm not just talking about acid attacks now, I'm just talking about terrorism in general, it's probably still just the beginning. It's probably going to get a whole lot worse. I don't know how. I don't know how it's ever going to get resolved. I just hope it does. And very soon. Oh, Siri, I wasn't talking to you. Please.
I'm listening.
Well, I don't want you to listen. I'm not talking to you. Yes, you go away. Why does Siri sometimes just speak to me like I wasn't trying to speak to you? I'm going to London this weekend. Me, my mum, dad and sister are going to Somerset House. They've got like an open air cinema. They're showing 2 films. They're showing Donnie Darko, and I love Donnie Darko, and then they're also showing The Omen, and I've never actually seen The Omen. So we'll be watching that outside in the open air cinema, unless it rains. My dad's already said if it rains, we're not going, which was like a waste of money because he's bought tickets, but hey, this is cool. It's really late though. I don't think it starts until like 9, and I probably will fall asleep in the courtyard of Somerset House. And then we've got an Airbnb in Covent Garden, so we'll be staying in Covent Garden it's a 1-bed flat. There's 4 of us, so there's like 2 pull-out sofas, so me and my sister will basically sleep in the living room. I don't know about you guys, but when I sleep, I really like my personal space. Like, sleeping in a living room with my sister is not ideal for me. I very much like to be by myself. I know it's only for one night, but I like to be by myself. It was kind of really annoying though, because like our dad, I don't like surprises, and he just booked it and like just told us not to book anything on that day, and he didn't tell us for a while what we were doing. So yeah, so I'll go to work on Saturday. I finish at 1, and I'll probably meet my parents at the train station, just because I don't want to come all the way back home just to go all the way back down to the train station. Then we'll make our way up to London, probably drop our bags off at the Airbnb, and walk around London, I suppose. I kind of want to get a tattoo. My sister owes me a tattoo from my birthday. She was going to buy me a tattoo, so that's what I want to do. But my dad and my mum are like, we don't want to walk around waiting for you to get a tattoo. And I'm like, you don't have to wait for me. You can go off by yourself. Like, they're always complaining that I tag along with them. Well, they don't really say it, but I can sometimes get the hint that they'd rather to have some time by themselves. So I'm offering to give them time by themselves, and now they don't fucking want it. So yeah, I might get a tattoo. Probably won't though, because my parents will probably be like, no. And yeah, Sunday we'll probably just all be really tired and just come straight home, because we're an interesting family like that. I don't remember the last time all 4 of us did something together though. It's been a long time, and it's going to become a lot less frequent once my sister moves out. It tends to be just me, mum and dad that hang out anyway, but whatever. Anyway, I've been talking for nearly 11 minutes, although a lot of that was long pauses where I was just thinking about how crap the world is. So I hate living in a world where you're like on Twitter and you see a place trending and you know it's not going to be anything good. So I just saw that Borough Market was trending, and in 2017 your head just goes, oh great, there's been another terrorist incident, just what we needed. I mean, this time it was acid attacks, which seem to be the most popular way to ruin someone's life nowadays. There are a lot of things in this world that I don't understand and never will be able to get my head around, but well, I guess I understand aspects of these things, but I don't know, I find acid attacks really hard to get my head around. I really just don't think I could ever comprehend the evil behind something like that. How do people just wake up one day and think, I'm gonna ruin someone's life, potentially kill them today? Like, how do you just wake up and go, yeah, I'm gonna make someone's life a living hell today? Like, I don't fucking get it. And I don't understand how it has become a trend lately. Like, why are acid attacks happening? I saw a statistic a few weeks ago of how many acid attacks there are in London. It's disgusting. I just really struggle with this. There were over 100 acid attacks in London in the first 4 months of this year. Over 100 people have had their lives potentially ruined. I mean, they could have lost their lives, and I haven't seen if any of these people died from it. so fucked up, isn't it? I mean, so much in the world at the moment is just totally fucked up, but I always get really scared though, like when you see the place name trending as well, like, because I remember when there was the terror attack in Borough Market a couple of months ago. I was shat myself in because my dad works like 10 minutes away from Borough Market and he goes and gets his lunch there sometimes, I know, so I just feel like building an underground bunker and never leaving, like, it's just not a nice world to be in, but it's the one we are in. Well, I think the scariest part of all of this is that it's quite probably, and I'm not just talking about acid attacks now, I'm just talking about terrorism in general, it's probably still just the beginning. It's probably going to get a whole lot worse. And I don't know how many times I can bear to see pray for X country, pray for the world, like, there's no point in going on Twitter and saying shit, like, someone needs to, I don't know how it's ever going to get resolved. I just hope it does, and very soon. Oh, Siri, I wasn't talking to you, please.
I'm listening.
Well, I don't want you to listen, I'm not talking to you. Yes, you go away. Why does Siri sometimes just speak to me like I wasn't trying to speak to you? Those are just some of my thoughts. I'm going to London this weekend. Me, my mum, dad and sister are going to Somerset House. They've got like an open air cinema. They are showing 2 films. They're showing Donnie Darko, and I love Donnie Darko, and then they're also showing The Omen, and I've never actually seen The Omen. So we'll be watching that outside in the open air cinema, unless it rains. My dad's already said if it rains, we're not going, which was like a waste of money because he's bought tickets, but hey, this is cool. It's really late though, I don't think it starts until like 9, and I probably will fall asleep in the courtyard of Somerset House. And then we've got an Airbnb in Covent Garden, so we'll be staying in Covent Garden. It's a 1-bed flat, there's 4 of us, so there's like 2 pull-out sofas, so me and my sister will basically sleep in the living room. I don't know about you guys, but when I sleep, I really like my personal space. Like, sleeping in a living room with my sister is not ideal for me. I very much like to be by myself. I know it's only for one night, but I like to be by myself. It was kind of really annoying though, because like our dad, I don't like surprises, and he just booked it and like just told us not to book anything on that day, and he didn't tell us for a while what we were doing, so yeah. So I'll go to work on Saturday. I finish at 1, and I'll probably meet my parents at the train station because I don't want to come all the way back home just to go all the way back down to the train station. Then we'll make our way up to London, probably drop our bags off at the Airbnb and walk around London, I suppose. I kind of want to get a tattoo. My sister owes me a tattoo from my birthday. She was going to buy me a tattoo, so that's what I want to do. But my dad and my mum are like, we don't want to walk around waiting for you to get a tattoo. And I'm like, you don't have to wait for me. You can go off by yourself. Like, they're always complaining that I tag along with them, Well, they don't really say it, but I can sometimes get the hint that they'd rather to have some time by themselves. So I'm offering to give them time by themselves, and now they don't fucking want it. So yeah, I might get a tattoo. Probably won't though, because my parents will probably be like, no. And yeah, Sunday we'll probably just all be really, really tired and just come straight home, because we're an interesting family like that. I don't remember the last time all four of us did something together though. It's been a long time, and it's going to become a lot less frequent once my sister moves out. It tends to be just me, mum and dad that hang out anyway, but whatever. Anyway, I've been talking for nearly 11 minutes, although a lot of that was long pauses where I was just thinking about how crap the world is. So I either need to wash my hair or dye it. I haven't decided. I was going to dye it, but then I was looking at the video I filmed earlier and I don't know, it didn't look too bad, so I'm thinking I might just leave it and just wash it, because it's kind of gross. It definitely needs a wash for the weekend. Yeah, I have a headache. Right, I'll speak to you later.
My hair has gone really big today. Okay. So it's about 9:30. I've just come and got dressed because the guy that was supposed to pick the thing up yesterday is supposed to be coming today. And there's people having work done outside. He's supposed to be coming between 10 and 10:30. And I don't know when my driving lesson is. Basically, my instructor texted me last night saying her car has been like taken to the garage or something, like that she's getting a new clutch, and her replacement car from Red, like my driving school, is supposed to be coming today at the same time. It's supposed to be coming when my lesson starts, so my lesson was supposed to be at 12. My lesson was supposed to be at 12, and that's when it's supposedly going to be getting there, so... But I don't know if I'm actually going to be having a lesson. She said, like, if it's okay with you, I'll just text you and update you and let you know. So that is like the worst thing for someone like me. Like, I like to know what I'm doing, when I'm doing it. I like plans set in stone. So to just wait around to find out if I'm going to be having a lesson is like really torture for me. But at least I know it definitely won't be at least until 12. So yeah, I'm just making some breakfast. I'm a terrible person and I'm making a bacon sandwich. I've woken up feeling like I've got a really sore throat, but it doesn't feel like a cold. It feels like I'm gonna get an actual throat infection, or it could be really bad hay fever. Sometimes I just don't know. So I've taken some vitamin C and some echinacea to dose up, make sure I'll be okay, because obviously tomorrow I'll be outside and it's probably going to be cold, like in the evening, like for, I think, so if the film starts at like 9 and it's 2 films, I'm going to be out for hours and it's probably going to be cold. And that is something I need to do today. I need to pack, because I'll finish work at 8 o'clock tonight, and then I'll probably have to leave tomorrow for work at like 8:30. So I don't have a lot of time to pack, and then obviously I'm leaving straight from work to the train station. So yeah, I've got to turn the microwave on, so it's gonna get noisy. So the guy just came and picked the stuff up, so I'm now free to go out. It really doesn't look like I'm wearing any makeup, but I am. Maybe I'll add to it later, but like I put it on about an hour ago and it's kind of got to last me until I finish work at 8, so I think I'll just leave it for now, and then if I feel like it later I can add to it. If not, I won't. I probably won't. I'm really lazy. So yeah, I'm just going to go to the post office for the 3rd day running. They must hate me up there. Not as much as I hate these guys making a noise out there though. So yeah, I'm going to go to the post office, come back and start to get bits together for me to pack for London. My room is in an absolute state though, so like I'm not going to know where anything is. My throat hurts. I think I'm going to buy a couple of drinks or something at the shop as well. Treat myself. I'm so bad with money at the moment though, like I can't stop spending it and I don't have any. Like I spent 30 quid on Amazon yesterday on 3 pieces of clothing, but they're really nice. I think it was about 30 quid, I can't really remember, but I've got to stop spending. I'm really annoying myself, so yeah. Got 2 parcels today. I did have these ready yesterday, but I don't like to be a burden at the post office and I didn't want to give them 5 parcels at once, so yeah. I need to find my purse, my keys, and then I'm going. Let's go. The guy that works in the post office said to me, "Is that it now? Is your wardrobe empty? Have you sold all your clothes? Are you going to move on to your parents' stuff now?" And I was like, "Mate, it's only the beginning." I was like, "You're going to see a lot more of me." So, it's probably about 11 o'clock now, and so I've got at least an hour of safety, like that I know I'm definitely not going to get called to go for my driving lesson. So I'm going to start packing. I really hope I'm going to get everything in here. Because let's be fair, this is a weekend bag. I should be able to get everything for a weekend in here if I don't pack like a ridiculous person. So I've got a lot of stuff in here because it just makes sense to me to keep stuff in here that I need when I go away places. So like I put my makeup in this bag when I go away for like longer. I mean, I'm not going to take that one with me, but I have this one here. Normally my makeup goes in this one, my toiletries go in this one, and then I just keep any other makeup bags in here. But I've got all like travel friendly stuff, so I've got like wipes, shaving foam, body wash, my travel toothbrush. So basically I've got a lot of stuff here already that I know I'm going to want to take with me, so that makes my life a hell of a lot easier. What else do I have in here? Okay, we've got like random like travel pots, bottles. Yeah, let's just empty this and see what we're working with. Is that everything? No. Deodorant. Okay, I think we're empty. So I'm really gonna try and not go crazy on this. Like I'm not gonna dress really nice or anything. Like I'm just probably gonna wear like a sweatshirt or a hoodie to the film because it's gonna get cold, and then it'll just be a jeans and t-shirt kind of weekend, I think. So let's try and get everything in here, although there are some things I'm not going to want to pack yet. We'll see how I do. I thought I'd show you guys what makeup I have chosen to take away with me for 2 reasons. First reason, I thought you might be interested, you might not be, you can always skip ahead. Number 2, going through it will help me realise if I've forgotten anything, so that's what I'm doing. I've tried to be minimal, tried my very best. After all, I'm going away for 1 night, and Sunday morning I'm gonna be so tired. I'm not gonna want to put that much on, but for me this is like super minimal. Okay, that's everything. So I've got a primer, and the reason I picked this one is because it's a 20 SPF, and this is the Max Factor Face Affinity All Day Primer. It doesn't pump anymore, so I have to take the thing out and get some on my fingers from the bit in the middle. For foundation, although I might not use it because I'm just wearing concealer a lot lately, I've got one of my favourites, Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. Powder, of course, we're going to have Stay Matte from Rimmel. And then I have got, hang on, let's show this in the order I would put it on my face. That might help me remember. So eyebrows, I have got the NYX, I'm not sure what it's called, it's all rubbed off, eyebrow pencil. Specifically, it's not my favourite, but I've chosen it because it has a spoolie on the end, therefore I don't have to take an extra one. And then I've also got the Archery from Soap and Glory, because just in case this one goes wrong and I want to mix it up a bit or something. What would I do next? Next I would do eyes. So I've got this eye and face palette because it has my favourite highlighter in, and it also has a blush which I wouldn't really use, but
if I felt like doing eyeshadow, it has 4 eyeshadows in there that I could pick from. I'm basically just taking it for the highlighter. Also for eyes, I have got the Miss Sporty Fabulous Eyes Glossy Shadow in Gold Almond. I love this little pencil thing, whatever it's called. And then, because you need 2 mascaras when you're going away, I've got Benefit's They're Real Primer and then Benefit Roller Lash. Oh, and of course I've got Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I forgot that earlier. And then lips, I've got 2 pencils and 2 lipsticks, because you don't know what your mood's going to be. So I have got MAC Whirl Lip Pencil, and I've also got the L'Oreal Colour Riche in Forever Rose. And then I've also got the L'Oreal Exclusive Collection by JLo, whatever, and this is just JLo's Nude. And then this one I thought would be really good to put on tomorrow, because it's the Maybelline Superstay 14 Hour, and these are really good and smell yummy, and that's in the shade Beige Good. And then I've got my tweezers. You never know when you need tweezers. So that's the makeup I'm going to take with me. Then I'm going to put my brushes in this little plastic pouch thing. I have got a powder brush. Well, that's what I'm going to use it for anyway. I've got my main like foundation brush, and then I always like to then finish my foundation with the Zoeva Silk Finish. For my highlighter brush, whatever, I've got a Spectrum one. I don't know what it's called though, but it's a really nice soft brush. And then just 2 random brushes for my eyeshadow. And there's my brushes. Oh. And then I've got my eyelash curler, which is actually broken and I shouldn't use it. I need a new cushion thing, but I can never find anywhere that sells them separately. I know you can get spares when you buy a new eyelash curler, but I don't need a new eyelash curler. I like this one. Whatever. Oh, and then my favourite little eyebrow razor. I like to take this with me. So, those are my utensils, if you will. I am now going to get back to packing. Got some makeup wipes and other junk to go in here. I think I'm going to be good at packing this time, for once. Right, making a cup of tea. I haven't heard from my driving instructor yet, and it's nearly 20 past 12. She lives, well, I know the town she lives in is 8 miles from where I am, but I don't know how far into the town she lives, so even if she texts me now, I think I'd still have time to have my tea, and I'm going to make a sandwich as well for my lunch. That means my breakfast and my lunch are both sandwiches. That's not very good, but there isn't, I don't know, maybe I'll have something else, I'm not sure. I love this little thing, it's so cool. What was I going to say? Let me just pop you here for a sec. Boob cam. I know I said the other day about ending the vlog on Friday, but I think I definitely am, because I just imported all my footage and I've got an hour and 17 minutes of footage just from Monday until now, like, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna end today's vlog with Friday and then just film a separate vlog over the weekend. Obviously that's all unedited footage, and I will probably edit a lot of that out, because I literally do just stop sometimes and just go, like, I just completely forget what I was saying, and sometimes they can go on for like 5 minutes, so yeah. Because I'm not feeling very well, I think I'm going to treat myself, and instead of having icky sweeteners, I'm going to go for proper sugar. Look at that. Gorgeous. Amazing. So yeah, I mean, it's quite likely that I won't get a whole lot of footage at the weekend, because obviously I'll be really shy to be vlogging, but I would rather end it today, because then it can just be like a separate thing and an extra video. And I know if it was me, there's not a lot left in there, I should have bought some when I went out the shop. I know if it was me and it was like a YouTuber that I watched, I think I'd rather have 2 separate videos. So that's what I'm going with. Anyway, I'm going to put you down now so I can actually have hands to do stuff. Because I've only got one at the moment. I might get like a hat with a GoPro attached to it. That would be cool. The sun's out. Awesome. Twice this week I have had teenage boys knock on my door and I look in their hand, they've got like window leaflets, they're selling windows, and they obviously probably have to be at least 18 to do that, but both of them, they're easily younger than me, both of them have asked me if my parents are in. And be honest, how old do I look? Do I look young enough to ask if my parents are in? I suppose I don't look old enough to live in a house like this. Not that it's like a nice big house or anything, but I don't know. I suppose I don't look old enough to live in a house by myself, I guess. I suppose I don't look old enough to like be a homeowner. But I just feel like, mate, I'm older than you. How dare you ask me if my parents are in? But to be fair, it saves a lot of hassle, because if they didn't ask me that, they'd be asking me loads of other questions and I'd just be like, what do you want? Anyway, those are my thoughts. There's no use looking young though if it doesn't get you anywhere. Like, it's not like I can pass for a child on the bus or anything like that, so what's the point? I don't know. Do I look 23 or do I look a bit younger? Or do I look a bit older? If I look older, don't tell me. Don't tell me, because I will cry. Anyway, still haven't heard from my instructor, so I'm watching YouTube and waiting for my tea to cool down. I've burned the roof of my mouth and it really hurts. I have returned. It's 3:20, so I'm going to jump in the shower, empty the dishwasher, maybe have a snack or something. Maybe I'll make a cup of tea and then get in the shower, because that way I won't have a long shower and I can have a cup of tea. That sounds good to me. And yeah, that was my first time driving a different car. Interesting. Ignore my hair. I put it up in a bun to have my shower, and then when I took it down it was literally out here, so sometimes putting it in plaits makes it chill out a bit. I'm obviously going to take it out before I go to work. This cup of tea is so hitting the spot right now. It's so good. How underrated is being clean? Like, there is just no better feeling than getting out the shower and just feeling fresh and just smelling good. Like, it's so underrated. I need to leave in about half an hour, so I'm just gonna really take in this gorgeous cup of tea. I'm loving it. I didn't have time to paint my nails. I got a Barry M Mani something, I can't remember what it's called, base coat on earlier, so that'll do for now. My fingernails are really yellow and I don't know why, because the only thing that I thought turned your nails yellow was smoking, so I don't know why my nails are yellow. Maybe it's because I constantly have nail varnish on them. Let me know if you know the reason why they're not like super yellow. They just have a slight tinge kind of in the corners. Maybe I have an infection, I don't know, but I'm guessing it's because they're always painted maybe and they don't get enough time to breathe, but I don't know if that's factual. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking so much because, like I said, I've got like an hour and 17 minutes of footage this week. So I think I'll probably end the vlog either now or just before I go to work. I'm going to end it now, and if for some reason something really interesting happened, which is doubtful, then I'll pick it back up again, but I really can't see that happening in the next 28 minutes. So cheers for watching. You'll have another vlog sometime this week as well from the weekend, I would imagine, unless I just didn't film anything, but I kind of think that's unlikely. Right, stop rambling, Hannah. I'll see you soon. Press the like button. I never really ask you to do that in vlogs, so